True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
What's up, Blue Crew Nation? Welcome back to the True Blue Nation Dodgers Report. I'm Victor, and before we dive into the exclusive intel I've got for you today, do yourselves and me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You do not want to miss any of our deep dive analysis and breaking news, especially with what's simmering on the off-season hot stove. Trust me, things are about to get very interesting. Let's get straight to it. To understand the moves our front office, led by Andrew Friedman, is planning, we first need to comprehend the philosophy that defines an elite hitter in the Dodgers system. And there's no clearer, more dominant example in baseball today than our very own Shohei Ohtani. I've had the chance to speak with a few sources and break down his evolution since he arrived from Japan. And what I found was fascinating. When Ohtani landed in the MLB, there was a palpable skepticism, especially during his first spring training where he struggled. The media and some analysts were quick to label him a potential mistake by the Angels, a player whose talent wouldn't translate. But what they didn't see was the intelligence and adjustability of a generational athlete. One of the first and most significant changes he made was physical. He dedicated himself to getting stronger, to building a frame that could withstand the rigors of being a two-way player. But the most crucial evolution happened at the plate. Initially, Ohtani utilized a very pronounced leg kick, which left him vulnerable, especially against breaking pitches, causing him to be late and easily retired. He couldn't get that front foot down in time. His genius was in observing the greats, like his then teammate Albert Pujols. He noticed the simplicity and efficiency in Pujol's swing, especially with two strikes, and began incorporating a toe tap, a much more subtle and controllable timing mechanism. This small alteration allowed him to maintain his balance, see the ball longer, and most importantly, let the ball travel deeper into the strike zone. This ability to wait on the ball is what separates good hitters from great ones. In an era obsessed with launch angle and pulling the ball for power at all costs, Ohtani relearned how to use the entire field. He understood that his natural strength didn't require him to try and kill the ball out in front of the plate. Instead, by letting the ball get closer, he could react and drive it with authority to any part of the ballpark, from foul pole to foul pole. This is the essence of the Dodgers' philosophy. Discipline, adjustability, and a deep understanding of one's own strengths. We see it throughout our lineup. It's why our hitters are so tough to face. They don't give you easy at-bats. They work count, spoil tough pitches, and capitalize on mistakes. Ohtani's evolution from a promising but flawed rookie into the most complete player on the planet is a testament to this approach. And it's this very mindset that is guiding our front office's search for reinforcements this offseason. Now, let's connect that hitting philosophy to the hot stove news that's been circulating behind the scenes. I'm hearing from reliable sources that the Dodgers are not just monitoring the situation in St. Louis, but are aggressively positioning themselves to capitalize on what looks to be an inevitable Cardinals rebuild. During the trade deadline, the Cardinals made marginal moves, dealing pieces like Ryan Helsley and Steven Matz, but they kept their core intact. However, the word around the league is that this was just a postponement. The real sell-off is slated for the offseason, and the name at the top of the Dodgers target list, according to my sources, is outfielder Lars Nootbaar. And this goes beyond simple interest. There are whispers that preliminary talks for a pre-verbal agreement are already underway, setting the stage for a swift trade once the window officially opens. For those unfamiliar, Nootbaar embodies the type of player that thrives under the Dodgers' tutelage. While his 2025 numbers might look average at first glance, a deeper dive reveals an extremely valuable player. Between 2021 and 2023, he posted a 116 OPS plus, meaning he was 16% better than the league average hitter offensively, and maintained a .351 on-base percentage. He is an on-base machine, a left-handed bat who would lengthen our lineup and provide crucial balance behind Mookie, Ohtani, and Freddie. Defensively, he's versatile, capable of playing all three outfield positions competently. But the most attractive factor for Andrew Friedman is the contractual control. Nootbaar is just 27, entering his prime, and is under team control for several more seasons at an extremely affordable salary. He is the high-efficiency, low-risk move that defines our front office. He's not a superstar who will cost a king's ransom in prospects, but rather a high-level glue guy, akin to a Chris Taylor with more contact and plate discipline. His versatility, on-base skills, and left-handed bat make him a perfect fit, almost like a custom-made puzzle piece for our roster. But this is where the storyline gets even juicier. If the Cardinals are truly opening their doors for a rebuild, why stop at Nootbaar? Players like Brendan Donovan and Alec Burleson also fit the Dodgers mold. Donovan, in particular, is a Dave Roberts dream, a super utility player who plays above average defense at multiple positions and has a proven track record of getting on base. I would not be surprised if Friedman is working on a package deal, sending a collection of prospects to St. Louis in exchange for both Nootbaar and perhaps Donovan. That is the masterstroke play, turning one good acquisition into a franchise-defining reconfiguration for the years to come. Final analysis. The potential acquisition of Lars Nootbaar is more than just filling a roster spot. It's a strategic move that reinforces the team's identity. He brings a patient plate approach, defensive versatility, and cost control. 3 pillars of the Andrew Friedman philosophy. This isn't the type of move that generates headlines like the Ohtani signing, but it is the type of move that wins championships. Now I ask you, Blue Crew, what are your thoughts on a potential trade for Lars Nootbaar? Do you see him as the missing piece? Or do you believe Friedman should be targeting a higher impact name? And what about the idea of a package deal, including Brendan Donovan? Does that excite you? Drop your opinions in the comments below. If you value this in-depth analysis, hit that like button, and most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, for the fastest updates and most detailed breakdowns all off season long. This is Victor signing off. And as always, let's go Dodgers.